Shifting news. Explore, feel, shift. Shifting news. Explore, feel, shift.
Hey good people, welcome back to Shifting News, an amazing channel with great views and wonderful videos. As you can see, I'm in the center of Nairobi City, a wonderful city voted as the best city to live around in 2023. I know a number of various aspects that can be looked upon when you say like being the best city around to live, but you're welcome. Nairobi has amazing views, has amazing things you can do. You can visit the national park, a lot of things. Just watch our videos and you'll enjoy all what Nairobi can offer. And this is the Kencom area. As you can see, that is the former Hilton Hotel. Right now we don't know if it has got an occupant, and these are various vehicles that are plying different routes, and we're just going to move around. See, being festivities, we need to see the traffic and what people are doing. And in this video I'm joined with
Okay, I'm Walter once again. So good afternoon, good morning, good evening to everybody. We are yet on the streets of Nairobi trying to create content, because we know that we are all going for festive season, but we want to make sure that you have something to keep you engaged. So join us today. We are yet going to produce something very new, and make sure that as you're going to break for Christmas, you'll have something to keep you engaged. So follow us, and then make sure that you comment on anything that comes up to your mind as you watch the videos, and make sure that you enjoy.
To our supporters, we thank you for the nice support you're giving us, and to all our new visitors, we just request you to make sure you subscribe, join this amazing family as we fly this route, and it's just going to be amazing. So let us just board the vehicle. How do you feel?
Okay, so the Christmas season is here with us. I'm happy, but we make sure that we are not relaxing. We make sure that everybody who's watching us has something new to follow up on. So it's a chilly morning, not very hot, but we expect the weather to increase. And as you can see, Nairobi is busy as always.
Now we are set to go. So do you see how nice the Nairobi streets are?
Shifting news. Explore,
I think
feel, shift.
the whole plan of Nairobi came from the colonizers.
Of course, most of the infrastructures we have now were established by them. It's only for the new cities that are coming up, like the Eldoret, which will be fully developed by our own leaders.
Have you gone to Eldoret?
We've been there for almost 5 years, but of late
Have you seen how it is?
Okay, the information I'll provide is like over 10 years old. Almost 10 years. Till now. Oh, that's 8 years. So I'm not really updated.
But when you look at Eldoret now, it has limited expansion. Room for expansion. No room for expansion in Eldoret.
For those who have not been there, what would be the best space available environment and
Maybe our viewers from Eldoret, you can tell us, what do you think about the city?
But something that stands out, remember, there are different organization of cities. Eldoret falls in the linear category of city and city structure. Remember, there's only one main road cutting across, and then we have the structures on the opposite sides of the road.
Yeah, but you know there is the Uganda Road, which is the very main highway, which is supposed to be dualed and maybe expanded to facilitate maybe like having bike tracks, maybe pedestrian walkways, but apparently you can't expand because I think there is just look at the road where we have, is it Bargetuni Plaza? Yes. And on the opposite we have the mall.
What was the name of the mall?
The mall,
One of the. There was only one main mall in Eldoret.
yes. But currently we have a number of them coming up, and the good thing is they have constructed the southern bypass, which connects from is it Ngeria to the side up to Mile Tisa. So the trucks avoid the town center, and that is I&M building.
Yes, they are. To me, it's one of the mysterious buildings I've never been to.
Why?
I only see it. I've never found any activities apart from visiting the Safaricom shop, which is at the ground.
There is the, I think, is it Standard or is it KTN? No, Standard is KTN.
Yes, KTN is just a product of the
I think they are located there. And you remember the case of, was it, is it the Arthur brothers?
The ones who had criminal charges in Kenya.
I think that story. They think it was on that building. I&M building.
Okay, that's what I think. And then we have another building, I hope you'll capture it. Is it along this way?
Which one?
Wakulima House or Wakulima Plaza.
Wakulima House.
Not Wakulima,
Yes.
but it has a similar name. I think you see the one next to that Shell petrol station. It's one of the oldest buildings. I don't know why they maintain it up to now.
So this one after the one with the KCB bank.
Yes, you can even see the structure how it's developed.
Yeah.
It's one of the oldest buildings we have in Nairobi.
So when you walk from there, you go to the finance house.
Yes, it's called Kimathi House.
And this is the Nyayo Chambers.
There's a lot of historical information to share, but that's for another.
Yeah. And here is the Nairobi Expressway. Did you see that glass? Did they say that is bulletproof?
But what was the reason for its inclusion?
It was a complaint from the MPs. The expressway was exposing them to noise. Was it noise or was it security?
And And whatever they complain about us will be taken care of.
Now, being
Selected
December, did you manage to go to Uhuru Park?
I had plans to, but during that period I had other activities, so I didn't manage to go for the Nairobi Festival.
You missed a lot.
And I didn't have a chance this time, but last year I was there.
But there is always the next chance, and probably next year Uhuru Park will be officially open.
They have said that repeatedly, so we don't know.
No, now it is most likely it will be official opening.
We have speculations that it's supposed to be entry free, like no charges.
And that is what the governor said.
But is it going to
So
be?
guys, we are in city shuttle. I headed to somewhere in Kilimani.
I wish that was disclosed. I'm more curious than you people. But just follow along.
I have given you a clue. So when you need to move to Kilimani, if you don't have your personal vehicle, you board matatus heading to Kawangware 46. You asked me about some unique aspects of Kawangware. So maybe the only thing we can ask our viewers, especially for those who understand the historical facts, how did the numbers come up? Especially when you say 46, and I think there is 45 beds to 46. 45 goes to Igurai.
Yes.
And Kahawa, is it 46?
Ask me about 1960.
Oh,
But okay, those numbers have meanings. All of them have meanings. We only use them, but we are not very not most of us are not familiar with why they were going to.
this is Paul Saints Cathedral.
Very wide road at this section.
You know, they needed to build viaduct that was connecting from Uhuru Highway to the Integrity Center there. So that's why they were expanding, and then they needed to construct the viaduct, which is a higher road, passes on top of the other road. But maybe you never know the plans of the government. The other viaduct that connects to Kenyatta Avenue are stalled.
You have very beautiful plans, ambitious, interesting plans, but execution is one thing.
Yeah, Kenya is a beautiful country in terms of execution, in terms of planning. For example, I think the planners for those who are planning, what do you call it? The Huduma number. I think they needed to just replicate the same thing that happens with the social security number in the United States. So you have one number, you use it universally everywhere. But now you see a lot of funds were wasted. Now the Huduma number, the Huduma card, no longer in use.
But you see, in most cases, those are, if you look at the social security number in the US, they had to do a lot of background work before now the
Yes.
So most of the high-rising buildings will be found among other areas from Upper Hill.
And you think it's possible to construct such, maybe let's say in Kajiado County? Or it depends with the, there are some other factors. Maybe the soil profile that determines how tall certain buildings should be in a given area.
Okay, so those will be geological, geotechnical factors. But you see, before an investor comes up with such a building of this, there must be something enticing or not. Like what are the economic benefits they're going to project in those areas. So I don't know how much Kajiado is prepared to welcome new investors for such. But if they are, there are some promising ventures in those areas, then why not? We have vertical expansion and we have horizontal. As long as there is something good economic-wise, then we have them in those areas.
So on the left is Nairobi Hospital. So that means if you need, when you're using public means and you need to access Nairobi Hospital, this is the vehicle you can always board at the CBD, that is at Kencom. And we have joined Argwings Kodhek Road, which is taking us all the way. It moves, it crosses Hurlingham, crosses Yaya Center, goes all the way to join. There is another road when you are going to Valley Arcade, and you can join to Lavington.
Very conflicting names. We have Nairobi Hospital and then we have Nairobi Women Hospital.
How are they?
I don't
conflicted?
Okay. Initially I thought they are one unit, but I came to realize they are not related at all.
No, very different. So this side is Valley Road, and we are continuing with Argwings Kodhek.
And then on the left hand side there is one slash house. It's a business venture that is about 5 years old now. Yes, and mainly targeting campus students and those who are going to colleges.
Oh, so it's like hostels?
Yeah, they are hostels, but outsourced hostels. They're not owned by anybody. And the
What do you
interest.
mean?
Okay, so you see, like traditionally, hostels are owned by a certain institution for students in those areas. But in this case, students from all campuses and maybe colleges are able to rent a unit, and then they have a community of learners who are coming from different backgrounds. They have branches main places almost the whole of Nairobi. I don't know outside Nairobi if they really have, but it's doing well. They have transport systems and the rest.
So are the investors local, international investors?
They're not local investors. I don't know their nationalities, but they're not local. Because again, if you look at the investment and the infrastructures they occupy,
Look at the glass.
we love that in Nairobi.
Yeah, so you are saying the investor?
It's not a local investor.
But I think in Kenya, we have the capacity of doing the investments.
Yes, we do. When you talk about capacity, there are different factors to consider. We have financial capacity and we have technical capacity. And entrepreneurial capacity, we just talk about that. Business, we really have to have that. You see, most of these opportunities are identified by people outside our they come in and then they identify an opportunity to proceed. So financial capacity might be there with a few people, but maybe their interest is not in that area. So you see, you might have the money to invest, but you don't know the technical how to do that.
So this is Hurlingham. And you know where Kilimani Road is? this a road or it is headed to a building? Building behind there.
So you can see we have plantations on this side of Nairobi.
Yes.
It's a common thing in these posh areas.
And the roads are just super amazing.
Yeah,
This is Argwings Kodhek. So since we have festivities, people being gifted there, so they can see they all have uniform carrier bags.
it's Christmas season.
Yes. The driveway. Seems we are almost at our destination.
Almost. See not here.
Oh. So the driver is assisting us, tells us we still have some distance to go.
Do you remember Kingdom Bank?
Kingdom Bank.
Yeah, there's something to do with Kingdom. We had in Eldoret. Back then we were trying to do forex trading.
It was under Cooperative
Yes,
Bank.
it was not a cooperative bank. Yes, it's a subsidiary of cooperative bank.
So I believe this is within Kilimani area. So for those viewers, what do you think about the outlets of Nairobi roads? The superb things around. What do you think? Welcome to Yaya Center.
And I believe that some of the viewers with stories about Yaya Center. Maybe if you have something to share, you can write about it.
There is a video I did. We did back then. I was describing my first time in Yaya Center, and it's just historical. And around, I think you can find the famous. Is it what gaucho? Fogo gaucho. What is it? Avatar?
I've never been to the place.
Eh?
For that and I live it, but I've never been to the place. The name is common.
Yes.
But I've never been to the place near that consumed any of their services.
You need to explore.
What do they do?
I'm yet to explore.
But it's a common name.
Yeah.
It's somewhere. behind the back.
Very famous to several people. So this is Cotton Avenue, and you can see the traffic lights are working well. People are adhering to the directions of the traffic lights. When it's red, stop. When it's green, proceed.
Was that Ngong Road we just crossed?
No, Ngong Road is on the other side. That is Cotton Avenue that heads to the Ring Road, Kilimani. sana direct. So we just alighted and hello. Yeah, we just alighted. Just a minute, we'll be there. Yeah. Now we are here at Eldoret Marakwet Road. Yes. Yeah. Sawa. Thank you. So this is Elgeyo Marakwet Road, and this is Argwings Kodhek. So this video is just going to complete it here, and so thank you all for viewing this video up to this far. We have been touring from Nairobi CBD using the Kenyatta Avenue connecting to Bunche Road, and now we are here at Elgeyo Marakwet Road. And make sure you like this video, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to receive all notifications once we upload a new video. Thank you, and see you in the next video.
Shifting news. Explore, feel, shift.